car. Something like that. So I had to wait in the police station. I was tired. Oh my goodness, I was tired. And two little things happened there. In the morning, I was hungry. I was hungry, and I had with me. I had $2 silver because I had to take the money I had, and I had saved those two old silver dollars, like really old. They'd be worth a lot of money. But I bought a box of McCormick crackers and gave the guy a silver dollar. He didn't want to take it. Oh no, we don't take those here. I said, why not? It's $1. Yeah, well, and he looked at it and, well, yeah, it's money. It does say $1, and he gave me whatever the change was, 75 cents or something. And I lost a really valuable silver dollar for a box of McCormick crackers. But I was hungry. And I carried on. In the police station, the policeman at one point, he said, are you hungry? I said, yeah, I'm really hungry. He said, what do you want? A hot dog, hamburger? I said, both. He said, okay, well, I'm going to go out and I'll get you a hamburger and a hot dog. And he went out, but when he was out, he got sent on a call, and I never saw him again. And my dad came and got me, and it still went okay, I guess. The next day I went back to school. And people said, hey, I thought you were going to run away. And I said, I did. Oh, yeah, right. Well, I did. I told them where I drove to. They said, no, you're just BSing. There was no point in arguing. I know what I did. What kind of confused childhood teenager thing that was. I'll just skip the second one. I ran away again, and that didn't go as well when I went home. Well, they had to come and get me. The railway police arrested me. Was it during Expo 67, 68, 67? I rode the trains a lot, anyway. And on the second or third day, they were trying to find me, and all the conductors in the trains knew to look for me, and one did. I wasn't even on the train. I was just walking to a station. I knew someone who lived near the station, and not in my hometown, somewhere else. And I was going to go see him, and I was walking along near the station, and this conductor came and just grabbed my arm and said, "You wait here. You stay with me." And he called the police, and they came and got me. And my parents had to come and get me again, and that didn't really go well. Didn't go very well at all. So that's kind of dull. Gives some insight into where my mind was not going anywhere. Couldn't figure out where to go. Couldn't figure out what to do. It was, I don't know what you call that. A sad time. Confused. I didn't feel confused, but the actions that I was taking just didn't make any sense. They were empty and destructive at the same time. I don't know what to call that, but that's how it was. And school was not healthy. Funny thing to remember, I got some detentions, not many. I think in detention, it was 2 hours long detention. and we had to go into the cafeteria, and there'd be several, well, 50 anyway, maybe a couple of hundred, maybe 100. A lot of people got detentions, and we had to go to the cafeteria, which is a big cafeteria, and it was rowdy. It was like a prison. They had 2 teachers supervising, and it was just like a prison out of control. It was not a good school system. I don't think it was that at all. And the thing I remember most, we had to write the rules and regulations out. That's what we're supposed to do. There's a booklet of them. I don't, I don't think we ever did it. We pretended we were doing it, but I don't think we ever did it. What we did do is at lunchtime we would buy ice cream, these little cups of ice cream, and you'd eat the ice cream with a wooden spoon, and then you'd throw it all in the garbage. But we didn't throw it all in the garbage. That little lid you'd take off the top, it usually had ice cream on it, and if you took that lid and you went underneath the table and you slapped it up, it would stick to the bottom of the table. And then when you got detention, and you had to sit there for 2 hours, you'd reach underneath the table and pull that lid down. Now you had a mini frisbee. And everybody did that. So while these teachers walked around like guards, you could whip this frisbee across the room. Really immature stuff. Sort of making fun out of a dead time. But I do remember that. And I think I only got detention twice, but my goodness, it was just like a prison. There were a couple of guards and some unruly inmates. What a thing to remember about school when you're supposed to be learning stuff. That's what I remember. I just skipped ahead, did those grades, and that's what came out of me that I remember most at this time. There was Latin. There was the Latin class. That was a strange thing. And French, and the math was way too difficult to me. And I'm pretty good with numbers. I'm good at balancing books and knowing where every penny is all the time. But anything advanced from that, totally lost. Could not grasp it. So I was flailing away and drowning really, and there was no one to help. No one could talk to me that I could understand. Every now and then you meet someone who spoke and you really understood, and he cared. But then he'd be out of your life, and nothing would come out of it. Okay, so that's really boring. But that's what it was like. That's what life was like then, in school anyway. And grade 10 is when something happened. Something kind of unbelievable. Yeah. I guess it'll be fun to talk about. And the fact that it could happen was remarkable. Who would think one could do that? It doesn't have a great outcome. It was just a kind of an interesting way to get to where we're going to go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not even sure I should post this one. But it does cover grades, and that's what I'm making it for. And that's what life was like. Not solid building blocks to build up higher. That wasted time, wasted years, wasted energy. Someone else tell me what that is, because I don't know. It's I felt helpless. Nothing I could do about it. It was just happening, and I didn't know how things could be different. Outside of school, if there was sports, that was good. There was hockey, there was baseball, tennis. I could do all those things and get along, and everything's fine. But no, there was something wrong. There was something wrong. There was something destructive in all of that. Does that go back to the teacher in grade 5? I don't know. I really don't know, and I guess it doesn't matter anymore because I'm at the other end. So, but I did want to go through that, and I guess I'll do grade 10 is going to be the only important one. Yeah. So till then, goodbye.